And this is the great Namibian Hoba meteorite, which is famous in all parts of the world. And it's quite sizable. Looks like a big chunk of rock, but this is supposedly a meteorite. And if you look on the side there, in the past, people have cut some off, as humans did in those days before things were protected. Looks like we can go down. I'll tell you a little story just now. It's a friend of a friend apparently had a piece of the Hoba meteorite and gave it to somebody, and it's no longer to be found. And you can see where people have cut pieces off over the years. At least now the Namibian government has protected it, encased it in this little amphitheatre where people can sit and enjoy it and just be here. It looks like this little piece here. Somebody tried to cut off more recently and was stopped. I'm sure everybody would love to have a piece of the meteorite until there was nothing left. I am content. Like pure silver or metal inside where it's been cut. Shiny.
Well, it's such a good alloy that it takes a long time to rust again. You can see that where people have cut.
From it, but the exposed parts are nice and bright and shiny. Now we know what to look for when we're looking for meteorites. We just scratch a piece, and if it's shiny like this inside, then we know we found a meteorite.
Done.
Done. And if you come here at brunch time, lunchtime, late afternoon, there are plenty of nice little picnic spots all around that you can have a braai or a picnic. I don't think this is easy to cut, but people have been chopping at it. So if you have a piece of the Hoba meteorite at home from family members or friends that have passed it on, consider yourself very lucky, first of all. In those days it wasn't prohibited like now, and it can't have been easy, but it's every piece chopped off is very visible to the rest of the world to see that it comes from here. It's obviously not easy, otherwise it would probably be gone already. And it looks as if somebody is busy taking another piece out as we speak. Coming into Tsumeb, which is now quite far up north after Grootfontein. Grootfontein was quite delightful, not what I was expecting, and now we'll see what Tsumeb has to offer. Lake Otjikoto, and we're getting a guided tour here. Looks like they're going to open a campsite at some stage, but it's not quite ready yet. And they do have Wi-Fi, but they can't remember the password, so we won't be able to be here yet. Mysterious safe contents known. Cannons in the lake. Machine guns. From where? Apparently a large snake, a python, a lacelong, lives that side. And I'm not sure if they've seen him. Het jy hom al gesien? Die groot slang? Het jy hom gesien? Hy bly in die water. Okay. En gaan die duikers hierin? This is probably similar to South Africa's Wondergat. It's not far from Etosha. It's deep. I can see fish from here. Apparently there's at least one dead body, at least one, and various other implements thrown in here, but he assures us it's drinkable. And on we go. This is quite a little oasis, I would say, as we are brought to be shown the side of the lake. Apparently there's a couple more lakes like this in the area. It's underground water. There's one in Sumeb as well, probably at the fancy hotel. And there's one down the road which we'll have a look at as well. And our guide is taking us out to the pump station, which pumps water out to the farm. And when we step across here, we will join him in his parlor. Whoops. And we can see that it's pumping. It's a bit like a jail, but there's a lot of water. Where's die pomp? Is hy nou aan? Pomp hy? Boor onder. And the southern outpost, as we get to look out over the lake, and there's quite a few ducks and birds in this lake. He says the level rises and falls depending on how dry or how much water's been pumped by the mines and the farms. We've walked almost all the way around the lake now. This is Sachsenheim campsite and lodge where we're spending tonight before we go into Etosha. Beautiful green grass, blue swimming pool, blue skies on that side, and a storm building on this side again. So we have hit the swimming pool to start with before we settle down and catch up on some Wi-Fi. Puppies and kitties. They have lots, at least 5 kitty cats here, all tame, running around, playing. We'll sit here and catch up with some Wi-Fi.